I don't believe you actually understood what I was saying. If you I want to go to home. Okay. Do you live with me? Okay. Okay. No, you don't. You gonna take me to your house? Yeah. Where's you sit? You said you. I sit in the front.
I sit behind you.
Okay.
The friends I could sit with back here. Okay. There's more room with them too. You can sit back there if you want to. Should I sit back there?
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's why. Well, see, this is see. Well, look. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone and then go ahead and.
My thing is like as long as I have known, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. But it's like, well, so where's those people at that say, hey, man, I really recognize and truly love what you've been doing. I guess I would say necessarily saying looking for a
Attaboy.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that. It's like who the people who recognize those type of things or.
Well, I think.
And it's like I said, is there such a thing as karma?
Well, so that's and again, this is why I refer back to what I just said, and I believe because of the words that you're using and how you're responding to the thing I just said, that's how that's the affirmation to me that the understanding has not been relayed, because what I just said was that place of lack wouldn't be there. Like the you said, I've heard you say plenty of times that people have complimented your work and what you do, but for you to say that where is my, what I'm saying, where is my anything, is to dismiss everything you have been given already. The fact that you're in a location, regardless of how your relationship with them is, but the fact that you are in a location with blood relatives that you have interactions with, the fact that you are in a location where you have a place where you are not sleeping on the street right now, like these little things that are actually major things. These are the rewards right now that need to be recognized and as being what you receive karmatically. And that's what I'm saying is in a karmic sense. If you can't find gratitude or appreciation in the things that you already have, like literally everything that you have that you could have any ounce of gratitude for, then you will not get the next thing. You will not get the thing that you feel that you are missing, that people aren't giving, or what you don't understand, or why you're not getting. That thing will not come.
Well, I'm saying
okay, continue on.
The person that I'm saying with, they only see one specific thing, and it's not. It's one specific thing.
You said they don't see one specific thing?
Huh?
You said they don't see one thing?
No, they only see one specific thing. It's only a small amount. It's only one specific thing that they see.
Of you?
Yes.
Okay. That's how most people are.
But I know,
we are all bigger and more complex than anybody can see us.
Well, I don't know. As for everything that I try, for right now, something that I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to get to is there's multiple people out there who see everything up until this point, up until kind of because right now, most people, everybody I know, except for the one person I'm staying, the person I'm staying with, thinking that I had dropped off the face of the earth, and not just dropped off the face of the earth. And all the people. I mean, these people who see me, they know what I'm capable of doing. But it's like, okay, what? I know everybody around here sees me as a crazy person, except for one person. Crazy, and he's not they see me as a crazy person, not a person of a person who is trying to better himself.
Yeah. But even beyond that, just let's get back to the discussion of what I was saying before, though. Not to bring it back to me specifically, but just like to bring it back to the situation beyond any kind of judgment around it, of how this person, about how this person sees you, or there's things like that. Like, are you able to find gratitude, or the word solace? Solace.
Yeah.
But are you able to find solace in the things that you have already accomplished in your life, but the things that you have are like that you have now, like without this person didn't support me, this person didn't, but beyond all those didn'ts, I'm not sure if you watched the video that I sent you recently, but beyond the focus on all the didn'ts, do you have the ability to focus on what you have now, like what's already in your possession, what you have?
But the whole
do you know what but does? Do you know what but does? But sends you in the opposite direction of where you want to go. This is me, my language.
Hold on. The thing is, with the but is, I'm not looking at me. The whole thing is not about me. I'm just speaking in general about karma and all the other stuff.
Right. Well, yes.
The whole thing, I know I just sprung me up as an example, but it's not like I said me.
But that's what but it's still a generalization as I'm talking about it. And I actually got yoga here, and so I'm gonna talk for about 15 more minutes. I'm about to go to a men's yoga class for the first time. I'm kind of excited to go. They have a men's yoga class they do.
Oh, okay.
It's in one of the neighborhoods too. So like I get to go over to the hood and do some yoga with some dudes. It's great. I'm gonna check it out, man. Go find some love. And this is what you do, right? This is you actively seek out like-minded individuals. You put yourself in position with people who, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people out there that believe the things that you believe, and that are wanting and willing to, you know what I'm saying, be in the space that you want to be in. But you gotta go put yourself in those spaces and be open to it. And not everybody's out to get you.
I know. I'm gonna, because lately I've been working on a few videos, a few things to promote and
doesn't that feel really good to have the space to do that? Because at one point you said you didn't have the space to do that. So now you got space and time to do a thing that you want to do. That's gratitude.
I feel like this. I would say at the time I didn't recognize there is the space. I mean, the space was always there. I was so caught up with some other things that I was blind to see the stuff that is around.
Okay, that's growth right there. That's the stuff I'm talking about. See, you doing the thing, you making it happen, bro.
I mean, I know that. That's why a lot of people thought I was just crazy, like say jumping off the face of the earth and doing the stuff I did. And it's like people don't understand that, but I understand it. And it's like more and more, I'm starting to see the things that are out there. I mean, the things that are around that I was so caught up with other life situations that for me to put me there. But I don't know, man. I was like, I need to branch out. I mean, it's trying to branch out and do something. I'm tired about being around this area where I'm at, this small little circle that I'm at. Well, it's not even a damn circle. It's like it's just a number.
Hey, But yeah, but look, yeah. I mean, it is what it. I mean, I can give you. I can keep feeding you stuff if you want me to, but I can also I can shut my ass up and just listen if you prefer.
No.
Because it all ties into what it all ties into the beginning part too of what I was saying.
About recognizing.
Right. So these people, because these people are still in your life that you haven't put out of your life. So they have a lesson for you, or they have something for you to know, to teach, to learn. So even if they're not giving you the thing that you think you want from them, they are giving you something else. So by being grateful that this person has brought this thing to your attention in your body or in your mind, having gratitude just for them being there, and still being there, right? Because you say they're your circle, or they're the people that's around you most. But it's like, well, why do you keep these people around if they make you feel uncomfortable?
They happen. I mean, as of right now, I said pretty much ever since when I moved into my car and everything, that's when everything changed. That's when everything changed, and that's what I'm saying. And it's like, man, I haven't talked to nobody. I ain't expected somebody to show me anything. And it's like, man, that's like, I just need to find something out for myself. I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's just one of those things I had to leave that stuff alone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
if they're no longer in your life, have you made that change already? Then they're no longer of your concern for a focal point.
I mean, I haven't, like I said, ever since I moved into my car, I haven't talked to none of these people, man.
You check out the video I sent you?
Which one? What one on what is it, Facebook or YouTube? I mean, on my text.
Yeah, it's from Instagram. I texted to you because I knew you said don't send you stuff on Instagram. So, but it's a video from Instagram to your text message about focus.
Oh, yeah.
And I was doing the same. Look, like I mean, but I'm not blameless in this. I was doing the same thing in my own life of putting too much emphasis and focus on the different things that didn't serve me or made me feel good, right? And really, what everything is about is put yourself in position to what feels good. Because even when they say, working out and stuff, how you feel the pain or feel the burn, that burn feels good after, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I do feel good though. I do feel good though. You know what I mean? Like it feels good. And we as beings, we are made to move our bodies. We're made to move things out of our bodies. So
do you ever watch YouTube videos?
I'm addicted to YouTube videos. I'm addicted to YouTube videos. Bam.
I mean, the one thing about the typing like how to stay focused, and that's like a lot of things I found is like some deep focus videos. They tell you pretty much just focus on one thing at a time. Never.
So yeah, I hear that part. You've mentioned that part before, but what I'm referring to is what we focus on in the value of our life. Like if we have, people say I got nothing to complain about. So I'm not complaining, but if the invoking the energy of a thing comes up and it feels uncomfortable or that the feeling afterwards is feeling like you're oppressed or being held back or not being able to progress forward, or like anything that you would focus on that does not allow you to move forward the way you want to, is hindering you, is holding it, that is what's holding you back or going to hold you back. And I'm not talking to you or yourself. I'm actually recording myself right now. I'm talking to myself because that is the reality. Any concept of a block that you have is self-made and self-created. So in order for us to move beyond any blocks that we could have, we would need to shift our focus. Now, I've been hearing this so many times. It's like you would have the knowledge for something, and like all of us in general, right? Like we would have the knowledge for something, but until that is integrated where we can use it to our benefit, we don't really have the knowledge because it's just passing words. So it's like teaching by showing more than teaching by telling. Because if we're not telling ourselves the same thing we would tell somebody else, then we're doing ourselves a disservice.
Well, now here's the thing: how do you know that something's holding you back?
Because you're not where. Because if you have any inclination that you want to be somewhere different and you're not there, then something's holding you back. If in your mind, and this is anybody, right? If in your mind you're like, with the abilities that I have, and this that I have, and this that I have, I should be here in the world. That means you're already, you know what that means? And I've used this on my lives. And I've told people this, and it's like, oh, my man Jerome made this up, or like, it's blind value. It's like you're blind to your value because of the fact that you know that you're worth more, but you are in a position where the value is coming from outside of you, or you're basing what you have manifested outside of you into your value. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying the generalized you, right? This is what people do. This is what I do. This is what I do, you know?
No, the blind value part is it's something you do on a natural, and for you, it's like the blind value is like, for me, is sharing that information with everybody. It's something that I do on a natural. To me, it's not a big thing. I do it because it's me.
Right, exactly.
Other people value that, and they let you know they value that. A lot of people, it's not everybody who let you know they value that, or they just take it for themselves and use it for themselves, not giving the recognition. Hey, thank you for sharing that, even though it wasn't that you was just. It wasn't necessarily you showing that to that person to let you know that, but it's just you being you. Not looking for anything in return or attaboys or anything like that. It's something that she always do. But they let you know, hey man, something the other day that she said to me, it hit me and made me realize something. And I know, that's something I get on. People, I get time. It's not that, and that's the thing I guess I'm talking about. People sharing information, and it's not me looking for anything. It's like, hey man, I remember you saying that. Or just acknowledging, hey, that information came from you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. It's like.
So how does it feel? How do you feel when I tell you that?
I feel like this, man. It's crazy. It's crazy because people who do listen to me, they say, everybody who actually listen to me, they say that all the time. And it's like.
Wait, they say what? They say what? They say what?
They said, man, that's a very neat observation that I got from you, or something I didn't realize, or that I had to practice on that, or really, it's something that makes sense to them. And they said, man, and when they say that, I said, well, it's one of those things people think I'm what they call it, only thinking about myself. But it's like, no, I'm not thinking about myself because I hear this all the time. And it's like more than one, as I say, from different people, just in general, and walking in the streets or whatever, they say these things on time. And it's like, man, that really helped me out. I never thought about that. And it's like, people think a lot of times I don't say nothing at all. I just said, okay. A lot of people think I was being selfish or only thinking about myself. But the whole thing is, to me, it's all about thinking about yourself.
I mean, it's who else you got to think about, right? It's survival. You got you. So once you be, and this is what I'm learning too. Once you are full of yourself, you can share with other people. But if you're not full of yourself, if you don't have an overflowing cup, if you're not, that's another part of the manifestation, right? Is the people who already, it's like, I don't have to question who I am or what my abilities are. So I'm just going to continue just to do me always. Like there is no word of oppression, of an understanding in my reality, because we create our own realities, and having that concept of being oppressed, that oppressed concept in itself is a mental block. Kanye said it. People was mad at him. They were like, "Oh, he's gay now." They were like, "Oh, slavery is a choice." I understood exactly what he was talking about when he said it, because of the fact that it is a mindset. It's however we consider ourselves unable to do a thing that we want to do, it's in our minds. It's only in our minds. The idea that we can't do it is in our minds. Well, I can't do this because of this. Every excuse that's possible is literally only in our minds, because there is the mind of, oh, there's an obstacle and I'm going to stop, or there's an obstacle and I'm going to work my way around the obstacle. So there is no obstacle. I mean, the obstacle is I'm not blocked. I'm just, I got to figure, I'm finagling this around this way now. You know what I'm saying? It's a pivot around the maze. It's like, well, am I going to like give up on the maze and just stay right here and be idle for longer than I need to be? Or am I going to challenge myself beyond the challenge is put there in front of me, right? Like every challenge, everything in our life is a challenge. And these challenges are given to us, by our creator, right? Because we don't control so many of our circumstances when we first come into this world, or who we're going to be connected to or related to. And so for so many years, we don't get a choice. And then there's a certain point of time, we start realizing that we have choices. And then the choices that we make, we don't realize for a long time, are based off of the things that we don't even remember seeing growing up. So we're making these choices based off of these people that who barely showed us who they were, but because they were doing what they were doing in front of us, we became like them. And even if they weren't there, the fact that they are in us, there are these people that like we perform like. I mean, we are our own self, but we are also these genes, you know what I'm saying? Like these genealogical traits. And I can say I can see that from my experience and things, talking to the people who came before me and the people who came after me right now. I'm watching this guy, and like, how could you lay like that? Or how could you know to move like that if we've barely interacted in your existence or whatever it is? And it's like you were born that way.
A lot of stuff, man, people don't know about. So how they know to better themselves if they don't know about it?
Well, and that's the thing. And it's the thing about consciousness and awareness. And what you were saying, and I appreciate you. What I appreciate about you is that you help me phrase things in ways that I can convey them to a broader range of people. And you ask pretty profound questions. I appreciate your questioning, how like the way that you ask questions.
Did I tell you about the show that I wanted to? Did I tell you about the show I wanted to do?
Oh, it's a question show. I don't know. What was the show?
No, it was not necessarily a question show. It was like doing interviews, and the whole thing is, I hear this a lot about everybody say just interviewing or just talk to somebody after, and it's like, that's a good question. I mean, that's the show that I want to do, because everybody I have talked to, like, say that I did an interview anything, everybody always said, man, it's like after the show, or even before the show, or during the show, they said, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about that?
I don't think you did, but I mean, it's something to definitely start writing up an outline for, man. Let me know. I'll be on your show, man. Ask me some questions, homie. Listen, we'll go talk. We'll do the thing, man. Look, you got some people out here in these streets, so recognize that. So
you just said it just now. He said some of the stuff I asked some questions that made you like, that's a good question. Didn't you just say?
I did just say that. Yes, I actually said it on camera. Just so you know, you're being recorded right now.
No, I mean, I know you said it like two. I remember that, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of people. Even Zion said it. B. Rich said it. It's like, man, it's like multiple people have said that. Like, say I want to do an interview or talk to somebody just in general. I sit there and ask them a question, and they like, man, you know what? That's a good question. I got to get back to you on that. You know this.
Yeah. So take that, man. You can take that and use it. Use it to your benefit. You know what I'm saying? Get paid off of being you, player. You know what I'm saying, man? Shoot, play this game. It's all when they say play the game. What I see now is like, oh yeah, but like, like, oh, you can't play all your whole life. Actually, you can play all your whole life. That's all this really is. Because the more that you scared to do the thing that you already want to do, then you're not gonna do it. So as long as you keep playing around, man, keep playing around. All right, you may have to get a little strict with your playing, but playing the instrument.
It's about that hustling your purpose.
Hustling your purpose, and our purpose is to be playful.
Not everybody knows their purpose or how to use it to make money.
And that's why play is important, because our imagination comes from our pineal gland or pineal gland. Okay, our imagination is about that. So the more that we dream, the more that we fantasize, the more that we sit in the joy of things that we want, the more things would just fall in line. Like I tell you, like every time we link up, those things just fall in line. No matter what happens, there may be a challenge or seem like a challenge. Things fall in line, and it's be like great time. You know what I'm saying? Things are always gonna fall in line when you having yourself a good time. So just it's a good time, baby. Good time. It's a good time.
The thing is, you always talk about those things, but do you ever tell people how to do it?
How to do what?
What you just talked about.
Having a good time? Yeah.
Anything that you talk about, even that you share with me or anything, or you talk to other people, do you tell people how to do it?
Yeah. I'm telling you right now. Focus on the good stuff that you already got. Like, yo, I got this TV. Look, I got this cell phone. Listen, okay, this is small things. I'm telling you, these small things are huge. This is a small thing. I got this cell phone. I can reach out to somebody 6-8 hour drive away, or like halfway across the country. I have this device. Like, yo, this actually when I'm telling you, this is what I'm actually telling you. Like having a moment, maybe a full minute every so often throughout your day of like, yo, I'm grateful I got this phone. Like, this is dope as fuck. Like, I got this phone. I got this computer right here. I got this computer that can record me, and like I can cut stuff up and take out of it. I got a camera right here. Yo, I got a window. Rebecca, she makes fun of me sometimes. She's like, yo, you be getting like really excited over like things that be kind of small. Yeah, that's why my life seems kind of easy, because it is easy, because I would at times when I allow it to be. But like when it's easy, it's because, yo, I am literally grateful. Like I'm grateful for I'm grateful to have a window in my house, because I was on a ship before, and I worked below decks, and I didn't have windows. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Okay. Or these small shit. Like I've been where I can't use the internet or have electricity. I'm grateful to have that. I've been where I had to sleep in the car or you know what I'm saying, or sleep down, you know what I'm saying, in the bathroom somewhere. I had to sleep out on the street. You know what I'm saying? I've been in those situations. I've been in those, had to be in a hotel or because those situations existed. I can say every moment of my life that I have the opportunity to breathe, to live, to exist, to see the joy of life, to see the wind blow, to see the sunset, sunrise, the moon, the clouds. Like all these things are moments in time, and every minute, like you take 60 seconds. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. I'm gonna tell you this is a literal thing. You take 60 seconds, put a timer on 60 seconds, and you only think about the freaking the electricity that you have. Or just think about one thing of gratitude for 60 seconds a day. And it's a small thing. And if you get good enough at it, you could do it 60 seconds every hour for 60 seconds. And this is 60 seconds. This is 1 minute. And that thing will dramatically change your outlook on reality, because the power in gratitude, when you can focus that amount of time on gratitude and love, and it'll get when it gets your focus there. Once that focus starts going there, it'll want to go there more, because it feels good. It feels good to know. It feels good to know that everything that I have in my life right now, I put there. I bought that phone. I chose that service. You know what I'm saying? I found this person to put me in a place. I found this. You know what I'm saying? This camera, you know what I'm saying? I found this general location, even though I had a connection to it, whatever. I found this location where I can like experience the world where the sun comes up. I can experience this from this angle. And if I want to experience something different, I have the ability to go experience something different. There's nobody telling me I can't just pick up everything and just disappear and go somewhere and go hustle money doing something else. I could be a carny or something. Who knows? You know, like. And there's multiple things you can do for money. People do it all the time. Shit. Right.
Doing that, how does it make your life better?
Doing what? Oh, I make because
how would it make your life better?
It's a vibrational frequency, so it makes it better, because as long as I have time to focus on the joy of what's going on around me, I can appreciate the power that I have in the world to have all the things that I want. Because when I do those little gratitudes, like I was saying, when I have those little gratitudes that I show, it's an affirmation that everything that I have was in my control at whatever level, at whatever level of control, whatever level of control that it is, at some level of control, I chose everything that I have in my life right now. So that gives me power, and that gives me the power to say that whatever it is that I want beyond it. So those little moments of that gratitude of what you already have, and that's what I'm saying. That gratitude.
I'm just saying in general by doing that. What is it that you can see? What is it that you see?
What do I see? Oh, I see synchronicities. I see, the numbers jump out to me of, hey, keep going down this route, go down this road. Like this is a path that you need to be on, because of the fact that, when you carve your own path. What's up?
The reason why I ask is, like, I hear you talk about it all the time, but it's like what is it that you see or feel that gives you that energy to do that?
Oh, what I see, yeah. I mean, it's just everything, all the information I've gathered over the years. It's faith. It's the faith in whatever entity of the universe or God or whatever put me here in this position, in this body, in this time, in this space. Whoever did that, or whatever did that for a reason, and not thinking too much into the science of it's a giant cosmic universe and you're a little small thing and this, that, and the other. So there's a reality to that, but there's also the reality that your perspective of reality has value. Every perspective of reality has value equally. And the fact that there's so many are promoting the limited view ideology, or the objective view.
I guess my thing is like talking about it's one thing, but then just seeing
Well, right. You'll see the result. It's stark. It's a stark result. I'm telling you right now. Like this, because there is no what happens is the energy for complaining moves away. You move like we all would move. We all move away from any kind of thing. Like it goes from a thing that you prefer to be like, oh, like is it like something that you dislike. Oh, I don't like this. So a thing that you dislike, it goes from being present to understanding that it was there to it is not being there anymore, as opposed to seeing something that we dislike and then that thing just continues to beat on us or it continues to show up in our life. Like that won't happen anymore with with these practices because the thing that when you recognize your power of the things you have already created and you're loving that you love, that you have great gratitude, because gratitude, and I can send you, it depends on what you want to know. I can send you more about heart math. There's actually science and math behind this, and it's just
the thing is,
there's also faith and spirituality behind it, but it's all like
it's not per se for me. The only thing I'm talking about. Talking to other people, because I mean, have you talked to other people and say, "Oh man, that's a whole bunch of jibber jabber." Why should I take this and listen to this?
What'd you say? Jibber jabber.
Jabberwockies. I'm saying, how many people have you talked to and they said, "Oh man, that's a bunch of jibber jabber"?
No one says that to me. Does anyone say it to me? I don't think anyone says it. No one says it to me. I don't get told that. It's really funny too, because I think I always have this. I regularly say like, "Oh, people think I'm crazy," but like people never think I'm crazy because I can give it to. I'm able to give the information in a way that can relate to everyday life, to where people are like, well, yeah, I guess it will make sense. Like what you're saying makes sense. It's like, we don't think like that, but that makes sense though, which is where you're coming from. Because, because my whole stick of my art form is the relationship that's universal, that we all just going back to what I was saying about us not choosing to be here. We didn't choose our parents. We didn't choose their parents. We didn't choose the town. We didn't choose the city. We didn't choose the color of our skin. If you believe in a God or the universe as it is, then you must believe that what you have been presented with of being a representation in this reality was for a specific goal or a reason. And to be the fullest you is to be you in a way that you've been, the thing that you've been given, endowed with, of a talent, the things that you're good at, and that's where your goal, our goal is our gold. Our gold is the thing that our hearts desire, the thing that we already like. Yeah, the things that we are good at, and everybody's good at something. And you gotta be you. Be you, boo boo. It's all about being you, and that's just really what I'm trying to let people do. Just be you.
So what's the result of doing all this stuff? I mean,
you have fun in life. Life is fun, and like I said, things line up. Things line up all the time. It's like, oh, I really want to get this new camera, and be like, somebody will pop up on your feed or somewhere that's like, oh, hey, I got this new camera. I'm trying to get rid of this one. I give it to you for like $50. And like, oh, for real? Like that kind of stuff just happens regularly. So it's like, you never have to worry about what you want, because what you want, you always already got. That's what it does. That's the benefit of that. That's the birth right there. That's the birth of knowing that you're living in the love. Because when you're living in the love, you're able to.
How can you show that to somebody?
How can you show it? I mean, I can only tell you. So like I said, I can give you a 60-second meditation. I can do a meditation with you, and I can walk you through the meditation. And the first time, or so, we'll do it'll be like a 3-minute meditation, because I'm gonna talk through it, and then I'm gonna let it go for 60 seconds or whatever, and I'm gonna talk back, because when people first start meditating, it's kind of hard for them to stay quiet. like to get there. But like, and then as we progress further, like I'm telling you, like this is serious stuff right here. You do 60 seconds. I'm saying though, I'm just saying just from like, and I'm not saying this is a thing that I do regularly now, but I'm motivated because of this conversation to get back into it. But 60 seconds once an hour, 60 seconds of gratitude, that and once an hour, like doing it that many times a day, 60 seconds of gratitude, that will dramatically shift the way that you are able to express in life. Life would be so joyful. Everything around you would look so bright and so like excitable, and certain things just won't the energy that you're vibrating on just won't it's a healing energy. It's healing energy, right? Like it is what it is. It is a healing energy, because to be in that energy of that love, that means everything that you come in contact with is going to feel love. So your presence in itself is love. So you just walking down the street being you. So you always just going to go do what you're going to do. There's never stress in your life. There's no time for stress because you have love. One of the things about being in love is when you're really in love, there's no time, there's no space for fear or for stress. Like it's like those first stages, those early times when you really fall in love with something, when you get your first this or your first that, or like, oh, something you really want, like you got a new toy or you got a new person or whatever it is. When you're really in love, you in it deep. A lot of attention goes there.
So what is a successful person?
What is a successful person?
Yes.
To me, success means doing the thing that I really enjoy doing and getting paid for it. Like I'm having fun doing the thing I enjoy doing with people I enjoy being around. Like that's success to me. Success is winning and watching. So look, this is my.
It's money involved.
So right now, it is 1:43. Okay.
Is money involved with that?
Can I tell you something?
Oh, you gotta go.
No, let me tell you something. I mean, I would like to go in like 5 minutes because I'm gonna go to this men's yoga, which is down the way, and I want to get my house clean. But do you know? Did you ever have a beeper back in those days? The beeper days?
You said a beeper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember the beeper code 143?
No. I think you kind of told me about that, but go ahead.
Oh, well. I mean, as far as I know, look, I wasn't old enough for that shit. But as far as I know, it was a code for "I love you." So right now on my clock, I mean, it just changed from 144, but the 144,000 is a whole nother thing. But 143 is "I love you." So those are the type of synchronicities that I see. Like I'll be thinking about these type of things and expressing these things to people, and then I'll look over and it'll be 143. I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be like a wink to me. It's like a wink from the universe or the world, God, whoever that do like. I looked over at the right time on the clock, or the right time with this license plate number, or the right time at this building address, and it was just like, oh, I love you. I'm like, oh, I love you too, homie. What's good? That's all love, homie. So like, it'd be like that though. It'd be all love. It'd be like, yo, it's like this is my important birthday, and so this is this is my birthday. Like I see my number. It's my number right there, which means I'm going in the right direction. Which means it's time to get live, baby. It's time to represent. And to be that 144,000 strong, you know what I mean? Be that 144,000 strong. I don't know. But yeah, I do know. I ain't gonna say I don't know. That's another thing. Look. One of my goals of these days, right, is to no longer say I don't know. I'll be like, I don't know. Look, I do know. We all know, actually. We all already know. It's just a matter of tapping into the knowing that we have. Because we are connected to each other. We are each other. That's what omnipresence means. That's what a universe is. Universe means it's all one. But that's what that is.
Here's the thing: if you understand it, then you should be able to. Well, Get other people understanding.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I did. That's what I'm doing. So now on that note right there, okay. And you know what? Look.
I got one question you didn't answer. I'm saying,
what's the question?
Does success have to do with money?
Oh, does it have to do with money? I wouldn't say what we so.
Being successful does not have to do with money. Yeah.
I wouldn't say. I would say no.
Okay.
But what we consider money is itself. It's a currency.
Oh, you don't have to break down what money is, man. I just asked. Does have to do with money, man?
Yeah, it's a currency. But I'm gonna let you go, champ. I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna end this video. This live call. Boom, we did it. We was doing it. We love you, baby. Well, as long as I know how to record it, is through this video. So, and I ain't giving promo to YouTube. Hey man, I rock with YouTube. The thing, baby. Yeah, let's get the money. Hey, let's get the money. Well, why you ain't share with me then?
I did share with you, man. A long time ago.
Nah, man, you keep messing around.
I mean, okay.
I mean, you can share. Well, actually, let's